G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza and this is the showcase video and the announcement of the winners to the 2016 January Challenge of the Month titled New Resolution. Participants in this Challenge of the Month were required to create a redepiction of a pre-1990s video game showing the original video game in the corner of their image. As always, all of the entries blew me away. I am so grateful for everyone's participation, and while I can't showcase everyone that I want to in this video, there is a slideshow video that you can see linked to on the screen and in the description, which shows all of the entries, and I highly recommend you check it out because there are some really amazing pieces this month. Also, a random quick reminder that I have an event this Saturday on Twitch live at 12 PM. I'm going to be celebrating reaching 500,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel by drawing your requested images while getting drunk. So there is also a link on the screen and in the description to a video with more details on that if you want to come join in the festivities. Also, before we get started, a quick reminder to go vote on the next challenge of the month. You can see the link in the description to go vote on a poll. There's a large list of characters to pick from. You'll be able to pick two, and the two top most voted characters will be the subject of the next challenge of the month. Now, with those things out of the way, and without further ado, I present to you the showcase for the 2016 January Challenge of the Month, New Resolution. Tara Graphics' depiction of Link is really nice. I love that charming watercolory look in the piece. It's Koa's New Resolution entry of Duck Hunt has a really nice soft aesthetic to the piece and a great depiction of the characters from the game. Trisket the Biscuit's piece depicting Ninja Gaiden has a great cinematic feel to it with a really nice feeling of motion and drama. I Am Chosen One's depiction of Super Mario in high resolution is really well done. I love the way that the fire and the light is reflecting off of the plant behind Mario. And Ryu Mario also did an amazing depiction of Mario in high resolution, again with some really nice refracted highlights on the edges of the log crossing the river and the grass near the river. Cortexifan7 created a depiction of the unit from Space Invaders. I really like how the form of such a simple unit has been translated and interpreted into an alien form really effectively, so fantastic work. Chris Card's piece closely resembles the original screenshot, but in immaculate and carefully reproduced detail, so fantastic work there. Zatdot's illustration of Link and Zelda is really well done. They've captured a really nice dramatic angle, great lighting, and the feeling of the piece has a nice storybook aesthetic to it. Jericho depicted Troy from Street Fighter, and of this piece I particularly am impressed with how the shadows are recreated on the armor from such a low resolution model that they've copied from. On Mind's piece of Chrono Trigger in a new resolution form is really impressive with lots of detail. And Ellison's depiction for a traditional piece has really solid color, and I really like where and how the details are added to this piece. Beast of the Forest created a piece called It's Dangerous to Go Alone of the iconic scene in Zelda when he gets the Master Sword. Something particularly impressive about this scene is the way he's able to maintain a similar sort of camera view as in the original while making it look extremely cinematic, especially the way that the fire and the light reflects on Link and his body. Pixel Push's depiction of Mega Man is extremely high resolution and high detail and well created, but also quite funny in the way that is presented as well. I love his goofy face. And finally, Red John H created a piece called Splatterhouse, carefully recreated with high detail and some gritty gore in this very dramatic depiction. And now we arrive to the winners of the beginner category of the Challenge of the Month. This Challenge of the Month was divided into two categories, the open category and the beginner category, and the beginner category is sort of judged in its own sort of selection of people who are new to art or, you know, learning and finding their feet. So first I'm going to show a few of the highlights and finalists of the beginner category, and then I'm going to present to you the runner-up prize winner and the first place winner of the beginner category. Donut Man created this high resolution piece of the Space Invaders. It's a traditional piece and it's extremely well executed for a traditional piece, especially in the solidity of the black and the colors. Clubo recreated a scene from Castlevania 3, really effective recreation of detail and really crisp and smooth edges around the piece. Airi created this picture of Peach from Mario Kart. This is a stunning recreation with really well done lighting and effects. Sierra00 created a piece called The Battle of the Hidden Palace with Link from Zelda battling a dragon. This is a very impressive traditional piece with really solid colours. It really draws you in as you look at it. Our runner-up to the beginner category is Frederick Ock, or Frederick OC, with this redepiction of a screenshot from Monkey Island. This shot has a really nice cinematic feel about it. I really like the way that they have the depth of field, making it feel like a really nice open and large piece, even though it's still recreating the exact same screenshot, with a good amount of detail, but also a nice balance between the detail and some crisp clarity. And our first place winner in the beginner category is Spuggy Hawk, with a piece redepicting a screenshot from Joust. This artist has paid a huge amount of close attention to detail throughout their piece, really nice lighting, effective painting of the armor on the characters, and fantastic reinterpretation of certain aspects from the original image while recreating it and presenting it in their own sort of way. Congratulations to you both. The runner-up will be receiving an item of their choosing from my JAZZA'Studios.com shop, and our beginner category winner will receive a How to Draw book signed and written by Christopher Hart, along with a Stillman & Byrne 5.5 by 8.5 Epsilon series sketchbook with a front page drawn on and signed by me, and an item of your choosing from the JAZZA'Studios.com shop. So if you could both check your Newgrounds inbox, you will see a PM from me explaining how to claim your prizes. Now on to the open category finalists, and I've got to say I think this is the biggest pool of open category finalists that there ever have been for a challenge of the month. There have been some amazing pieces here, so I want to first go through the finalists, and all of the open category finalists will receive a copy of my archive bundle, which comes with my artwork archive and my tutorial archive, both of which have been updated with all of the tutorial reference files and links and high resolution artworks from 2015, both of which are available on the JAZZA'Studios.com shop. Ada White's depiction of Bubble Bobble in New Resolution is extremely well put together. I love the attention to detail. That burger looks extremely edible, and the character has really nice use of texture and detail throughout. Shaquille Sadler depicted Mega Man from Mega Man 2 screenshot. Really dramatic reinterpretation of a very simple screenshot with huge amount of detail and a great sense of lighting and drama and effects. Typhon Art recreated Count Dracula from the Castlevania series, a really eerie and high detailed and aesthetically stunning piece. John Wing recreated Mega Man in New Resolution. I really love this interpretation of Mega Man, especially all the way down to the details of things like the robotic pieces put together on the face and the way the texture and lighting is presented throughout the piece. Vitort Svanedziel, sorry for butchering your name, created a really nice reinterpretation of this screenshot from The Warrior of Argus. And while he does fairly heavily feature the use of texture overlays, there is a really nice dramatic feeling about this piece. It feels really dramatic and cinematic, with a fantastic sense of scale and lighting, and an altogether really well composed and presented piece. Arnold recreated a Battletoad. I love the texture on his skin, the really well put together anatomy, so fantastic work. V-Sketch created Samus in New Resolution, a really nice soft recreation with some subtle lighting and some warmth throughout. Doodlebar created Dragon Lord. Brilliant texture and detail throughout. I love the way the fire's put together, and the lighting and the really sharp rim lighting around the piece is very well put together. The ever-talented Giedrius created the Guardian Legend fan art. I love the way that such a minimal amount of pixels has been translated into such a high-resolution, detailed image, and especially the way the mechanical features of this character and this piece are put together. Toshiasha created a piece called Samus Aran from Metroid. This depiction of Samus really holds its own, particularly because of the way the armor is presented. I feel like the way that the helmet and the gun are constructed make a lot of sense and are really well put together in a nice sci-fi feeling, while maintaining the integrity of the original Metroid design, and beyond all of that, there is of course a stunning amount of detail and really nice craftsmanship in this piece. Now we have arrived to the runner-up of the open category, and our runner-up winner in the open category is Rain, with a piece that is a study of Castlevania legends. The original screenshot that this artist was working from is very simple and in black and white, and the way that this has been redepicted and with such atmosphere and drama with some amazing effects and great lighting is fantastic, and it also still feels like like a game, which is interesting because many of the pieces have a really cool cinematic feel to it, which is great. There's no preference one way or the other, but this piece really still feels like it could be played visually in the form that it's presented in this piece. So fantastic work and well deserving of the runner-up prize. Congratulations, you'll be receiving a copy of the Art Compilation Book 21 Draw, as well as a Stillman and Byrne 9x12 Epsilon Series sketchbook with a first page drawn on and signed by me, as well as an item of your choosing from the JAZZA'Sstudios.com shop. And last but not least, we've arrived to the first prize winner of the open category of the Challenge of the Month. And our first prize winner in the open category goes to Lowy Rock with a piece redepicting characters from a Final Fight screenshot. There is so much that's working so well in this piece, aside from the lighting and the detail and the texture and the way that the shot is pretty much recreated to a T. I love the subtleties, the way that the graffiti is replicated in the background and how the items of clothing are translated into this high resolution piece, and the attention to detail, but also the way that it translates the era. I look at this piece and the characters and the style feels so 80s, which is awesome. But the craftsmanship, the details and the lighting on the face, the way that the skin and the cloth and the clothing were painted and the hair, it's all so astounding and well deserving of the first prize in the Challenge of the Month. Congratulations to our first prize winner. You'll be receiving a Wacom Intuos Pro Medium. This is a high quality digital drawing tablet provided by Wacom Australia, and the device is jam-packed with features. Aside from being incredibly high quality, it has loads of pressure sensitivity, touch strip shortcuts, and loads more. And I highly recommend Wacom and all of their products. You can check them out by clicking the link on the screen and in the description. Congratulations to all of our winners. Make sure to check your Newgrounds inbox for info on how to claim your prizes. And of course, a huge thank you to everyone who has participated in the Challenge of the Month. Every time the end of the month rolls around, I am grateful and humbled and amazed at the incredible talent. And that includes the talents of people who are just beginning as artists and the talents of people who are easily highly professional in their skills. I'm so grateful for everyone's participation and really enjoy looking at every single one of your entries. So thank you so much, and make sure to go vote on the next Challenge of the Month topic. For the next Challenge of the Month, we're going to be celebrating the month of love in February, that being the one with Valentine's Day in it, and so we're going with that theme, I guess, by voting on a large list of various people to find the top two will be romantically engaged with each other in the next Challenge of the Month. So go put in your votes and we'll see where that goes. The next Challenge of the Month will be launched early next week. Otherwise, until then, thank you all so much for watching and participating, and until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel to see new content every week. Check out more of my stuff by clicking the annotations over there. If you want to support my work and get a few goodies for yourself, head over to my store for archives, ebooks, and get yourself something nice. That's it for now, and until next time, see you later.